Alright, here we go. A first ever art video. My name is Noah, and I don't know what else you want to know from me. I've been drawing for 7, I think maybe 8 years now. My voice probably is not the best to listen to, but I think that maybe I'm clear enough. I don't know. Just so you guys know, India inks are not my specialty. I'm still trying to figure out how to use them, and they're a brand new medium to me. The reason why I'm using India inks is because I got the inspiration from drawing with waffles. Last year, she used Bombay's Dr. Phil Martin's India inks. I bought the smaller version, same inks, and I used those. I'm even using the same dip pens that she used, and I just bought them from Michael's. I'm using mixed media paper, which I learned is not the best paper to use for India inks. I only learned this yesterday after I finished with my ring Inktober prompt. The best paper to use is actually Bristol paper. And I don't have the money to actually get Bristol paper, and I don't want to waste the mixed media paper, so I just went with it. Even though I went with it, I tried acting like these inks were watercolors, and even though neither is watercolor really my type of medium, I still try to treat it like that and hope to get a good result, and in the end, I don't think I did. I debated on just not posting this at all and trying again some other time and just deleting it straight off my phone, but I decided to go with it anyways because Inktober is for improvement and learning and all that jazz. I'll be able to see my improvement and look at it by the end of it. I've made many mistakes in this, and that is even one of them. That was just the beginning of this piece. And for those of you who just watched me try and wash off that dip pen, I don't know how you actually clean off dip pens. You let me know. The ink is waterproof. For all those professional artists that use India inks and dip pens on a daily basis, just let me know. I'd love to hear it. Here you can see I'm trying to block out that one piece of hair that I really messed up with whiteout. Like one of those office whiteout pen things, the liquid one. Yeah. And then I just kind of fixed it up a little bit. While I was doing the line art and everything, I was really shaky, and I think it might have been low blood sugar. I've been dealing with low blood sugar and just blood sugar issues altogether, but I'm not diabetic, so I don't know if it's just me or what's going on or anything like that, but it's been happening pretty often, and I think that's what was happening then. I think that's why I made so many mistakes, was because I was really shaky, and also I was pretty impatient too. I was in such a rush to try and get ready for work that I just didn't spend very much time with this. In total, it was like 30 minutes to ink and color this, which really isn't all that good. As you can see, I started coloring the hair blue. I think when I was sketching this, I was thinking, oh, I'll just color the hair in black and then highlight it with white later. I'm kind of just kicking myself in the face for that because I couldn't get a very even color, and acting like it was watercolor didn't help either. I think also with the type of paper, it wasn't helping at all, so I was trying my best though. I was still figuring it out, and that's just part of the process here. As I was using the blue ink, it was actually climbing up the tube of this travel watercolor, and I just put it down and decided not to use it again as I worked on the rest of the piece because I was done with the hair. I don't think I really had a point in using it again. I tried coloring the inside of the head with a teal color and diluted it a little bit and acted like it was watercolor all the same. And I'm just coloring in the blobs, made a mistake there. I even tried to deepen them by trying to make them look like liquid or water or something like that, and I honestly don't think it turned out all that well. I do try shading the hair a little bit, and then I go back in to try and deepen the cavity of her head and make it look like more like a void instead of just some weird teal plane that's dripping upside down. I don't know. I think from now on I'm going to maybe just stick with flat colors, do block shading instead of trying to blend it out, because I'm still getting used to the medium. I need to know how they lay down first and how to place them before I really get into like blending or watering them down or anything like that. And as you can tell, I have a really stylistic style, and it's pretty simple, not very realistic at all, so I don't see the point in really trying to make it look realistic. Here I'm trying to go in with the teal color, a little more watered down, and blush out her face a little. Again, I don't like the way it really turned out. I mean, it wasn't horrible, but I definitely could have done better. Again, I just think I need to learn the medium before I actually try and do something like this. And plus, with it being October and Inktober, I think the plain face just kind of looks a little creepier than a face that has color to it. And then I tried cleaning everything up using a little bit of the white, which wasn't all that opaque, to be honest, but it wasn't the worst white ink that I've used. I don't think it was really necessary, but it did help a little bit. Here I'm just using some more teal color to shade under the hair, on the skin, and even underneath where I cut off her chest and cropped the bust shot. And here's just a higher quality close-up. I slowed it down a little bit because, you know, I was moving the camera a little bit. It wasn't on a stand or anything like the first clip. Let me know how you think it turned out. Let me know if you have any tips in the comments and what I could do better. But until next time, if I ever post another video. Bye!